Welcome, Libra Scorpio, to your Astrodice reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Libra Scorpio, best message. Best message for Libra Scorpio. Straight into the second house. Ooh, with some Uranus energy and some Sagittarius energy. Nice. So going straight into what it is. The potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Okay, with some Sagittarius energy coming through. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Nice. And in the second house, talking about that second house of money. Oh, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Okay, so having this great sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening to the understanding. Okay. Getting straight in here. Bring it straight to the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Beginning of the month, please. For Libra, Scorpio. Talking about that second house, assets, finances, things that you value. Feeling very at peace right now. There's this very peaceful harmony going on around you, and it just feels like you're very restful right now. Not a lot of anxieties going on at the beginning of the month. It feels like you're just really taking it slow and peaceful, which is very good. Just a very peaceful time right now. Keeping that strength alive, love that. You got this beautiful Leo energy coming out, which is that fire energy right underneath that Sagittarius. So a lot of fire right there. And the reason it feels like it's so peaceful is because you do have the self-confidence. And I do believe that the awakening and the sudden change and enlightenment is coming from all this peace that you feel within yourself. Keeping yourself at peace and at rest like that, my friends, really does allow the enlightenment and awakening to really come through. There could even be a lot of meditation coming out of that. A lot of prayer as well. As you see, as she's holding her hands, she could be also praying. So there could even be a lot of prayer. Lots of calmness. In the second house, we have the understanding of the Seven of Cups. So it does feel like there is a lot of open doors coming in the beginning of the month for you, and also a lot of awareness of these opening doors. So it could feel like you know the sudden change of things that are coming are around you. You might even have a lot of multitasking that you're also taking on as well, but staying very cool and peaceful about it, but needing that extra strength to continue maybe multitasking and keeping these things going. Okay, so getting a lot of projects done, doing a lot of things that have to do with the second house. There's a lot of things that have to be done. It's Christmas time. You have kids. You have to get ready to spend that money from the second house, right? Go make that money from the second house. Things like that. Get that Christmas tree, whatever it is that you need. Excuse me. Let me get some water real fast. The more readings I do, the more it dries my throat out. I do them so back to back. Okay, so, oh my gosh, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune, of course. It's coming right underneath the Uranus. There's that sudden change, that enlightenment, that awakening. There's that good fortune coming out with the good fortune, which is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune you could say, if you wanted to, right, we could put it between. You could literally put that card, that Wheel of Fortune, right between the Uranus of the peace and the strength. Because this sudden change is a sudden change. And it's good fortune. So we could actually put it in the middle. And it would make a lot of sense. Almost too much sense, right? Now we could say, now we know what's going on. That Uranus is bringing in that Sag, bringing out that Wheel of Fortune. Good fortune and sudden change. Bam. And it's what? For moving you to the top. So it's almost like your peace will because maybe you did just get a promotion. Maybe you did just get a new job. Maybe you feel like you are moving up the ladder somehow and doing much better, and you can feel the flow in the beginning of the month as things are changing in your favor. So you are feeling like there is more favorable things going on around you, and having the Empress come out on the strength. And this is, oh my gosh, I love that. Now we're bringing in your own energy on your Libra side, having the Venus come out as the Empress, since the Empress is Taurian Libra energy, since they share the same Venus planet. So you are feeling the harvest, the strength and the courage that's coming out, and the self-confidence and the confidence of the Leo and the Sagittarius is coming through. The confidence is actually a fire sign, right? Authority and confidence is definitely a fire sign, just thing in itself, right? But so you're going to have the enthusiasm with this strength, this confidence. And the confidence is because you know that you are in this better place. For some of you, you may even have your mother coming in to help you, or grandmother, somebody coming to visit, someone that's coming in that has more prosperity, somebody to help you. Maybe they're watching the kids doing something of this nature too. I'm seeing all these pictures coming out that's saying they're also helping as you're multitasking. They're, you know, they're a good help during the beginning of the month. But for others of you, you just feel like you have this prosperity, and it's talking about the strength with prosperity. It's really what it's saying, strength within prosperity. When you have the prosperity, though, it can bring on more self-confidence, though, too, because we feel more aligned. We feel better, right? Nobody feels good when we're poor, right? Struggling. So, of course, right, we fight harder, right, to get to our prosperities. But once we actually get there, then we can feel the superior confidence really coming through and feel like we're exactly where we need to be. With the Seven of Cups, it's saying you have all these open doors, so you definitely have a lot of meditating. And it could also be like, I was stuck before, but now I can feel all these doors opening. But I do feel like the Hangman is more kind of like towards the Four of Swords, where it's like I'm calm and peaceful and at rest, and I could be, like I said, praying or meditating. And then here you have not taking action just yet because I'm still thinking about the situation and what could be the best situation. So the Seven of Cups could be about 2 or 3 different things for you, my friend, since it is a horoscope, right? On a small horoscope says I'm multitasking. I have all these open doors. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going just yet, but I know that I have all kinds of things that also that, you know, I have all these other things happening around me. There could be a lot of opinions going around as well that has you kind of hanging around, not taking just 100% action yet. If you do feel like hey, I'm taking all kinds of action, I'm just meditating, then it could just be, I'm kind of meditating on some other things as well. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Very peaceful beginning of the month, though. Yet there's a lot of action. Let's not forget that. So it's like peaceful yet action. I might be resting, but I'm busting my butt. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I know how that is. I'm just not trying to let anything worry me. Because the Seven of Cups is not upside down. It's not saying you're confused, you're worried, you're nothing. You're at peace, but you're taking a lot of action. You're moving. You're moving and shaking in a lot of places. But yet you're also thinking about the best things and the best options for you. Of what things you can do. Going to the mid-month, committed to yourself and having the self-belief. Now that's very interesting. We have the praying hands. Now we have the prayer. So knowing that my committed relationship and my commitments are what I'm doing, there could be a sudden change. And this could be an enlightenment and an awakening. Absolutely. So I do feel like some of you are literally having an enlightenment and awakening. I mean, look, we have the meditation, the praying hands, calmness, and the Hierophant. Faith, belief, meditation, rest, peacefulness, awareness. And it could be some kind of committed thing that you're now more committed to your faith, your belief, this great awakening, having better understanding about a situation. It could be a committed relationship of being married. Maybe you're having, however, maybe you're even having a great awakening towards a committed relationship. Take it how it resonates, because maybe you're kind of opening your eyes to the second house though. And it's like, that's, you know, but you're still talking about the second house. There's kind of two different kinds of things going on, but still the same. Does that make sense? It's like, does that make sense? It's almost like you're having a great awakening. But I think it has more to do with the second house, because we're talking about the second house, not the fifth house. The fifth house is about relationships, love, right? So it's more like a committed relationship of, I'm over here meditating and realizing, holy mother, you know, things that I value are coming around. It's almost like your eyes are open to saying, if I commit myself to this, I cannot believe how much I'm actually prospering, because I'm keeping myself calm. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it could even be making your relationship, your love relationship better. Your relationship to the universe, your relationship to yourself, your relationships to everybody. And committing yourself to certain things and telling yourself, I'm not out in the cold anymore. I actually feel like I'm okay. So in the mid-month, you're having kind of this spiritual awakening, saying, I'm okay now. I'm feeling good this month. I'm doing real good right now. Wow, and I'm juggling everything just the way I'm supposed to. Because like I said, a lot of you might be multitasking a lot of things. When it comes to assets, finances, I'm juggling the bills very well. I'm feeling like I'm staying balanced, and I'm staying on top of what I'm supposed to be feeling, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing. And you feel like you're committed to doing the right thing. And it feels like the universe is helping you a lot. But I think that that's a lot of the great awakening that you're having, the sudden change of awareness. I really think this is a sudden change of awareness within your money. Because it's the second house. Right? And you're saying, wow, wait, things are going in my favor. I am having good luck this month. Things are turning around. I can feel it in the very beginning of the month. If you didn't really feel it in the beginning of the month, you're definitely going to feel it by the mid-month. Because a lot of times things come to us in the beginning of the month when that cycle starts changing. We don't really see it because it's kind of on top of us, right? But once we kind of take a step back by mid-month, you're like, especially when you started just really multitasking and getting everything done, you're going to realize by mid-month, wow, everything's balanced. My checkbook is balanced. This is balanced. I got this present going. I've got this going, you know, and then you're going to really kind of step back out and say, wow, things really are taking a huge turn. A lot of people usually don't see it when it's sitting on top of us, right? So clarifying on the Hierophant. Yeah, because where you felt that there was a lot of money lost, you've changed your faith, and you're having this great sudden change and awakening of the understanding of where maybe you were losing money, where were lost, and now you're kind of like, I keep seeing you guys kind of stepping back, right, and kind of overlooking it and saying, all the money that was lost, all the things that I let go, everything is coming back to me the way it's supposed to be, and it's bringing on this determination to want to move forward with the Ten of Wands, because you're saying, with great determination. But it's more almost like a thought. I'm sorry, it's a thought. It's more of a great awakening to where you're saying, I had a lot of money lost where I wasn't holding on, and now I'm determined to keep everything alive the way that it's going. And everything's going to be okay if I just keep going the same way. And it's going to feel like either you have a magic touch, it's going to feel magical, you're going to feel like it's good fortune, however you want to see it, you know, because no matter what, it's where the action has been taking place, and it's going to feel magical, right? And you're balanced, and you have no anxieties. You've balanced out everything, and you're saying, I don't have any fears and anxieties going on in the mid-month. Why? Because oh my gosh, look at that, because of the moon. Because I'm in a reflective area of understanding and realization and and understanding. I think I said that one already. The understanding of what's going on around me. Like I said, with the moon, you guys know you're taking a step back and you're kind of seeing it for what it is. It's kind of like I looked at the checkbook and I'm going, wait, I have that much money left over? What should I do differently? What the hell is going on? You know? But it's just this full awareness that things are changing. And that's where it feels like it's kind of like, well, my gosh, that must have been the magic touch. Thank you, universe. Oh my God, thank you, God. I can't believe, that I did that. Maybe you hit a lot of sales. Maybe you did a lot of Cyber Monday. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? If it's something like that, you did a lot of Black Friday, and then you're realizing how much money you saved, right? My husband always says, oh, you always save a lot of money with Geico. God, I always love that one. Sorry, guys. Gotta love that. Because it's true, though, right? It's like I switched to Geico and I saved so much money. But it's like, seriously, you're realizing that something has changed immensely. And it's something that either this new job is bringing in more money than you realized. But you've also learned to, seriously, Libra, Scorpio, you have learned to hold on to money. You've learned the respect of money. You've learned, and I just did the law and attraction video. I'm not saying you learned from that. I never give myself that kind of credit. But the thing that I'm trying to say is you have been really saving money and learning how to deal with money. And it's paying off and it's showing you that, right? You're saying, if I do this and I do that, then I can do this, right? And it's really showing that. And what is it really? It's showing no temptations of money. Thank you, Spirit. And that's really what it is, because you haven't been a being, almost said it, you guys. I can't say that word. Misusing money. Right? Because that's really what it is. You've learned the temptations of how to not overspend. You've learned how to hold on. And it's paying off in December. At the perfect time of the year, right? You're like, oh my gosh, it's the holidays. It's the perfect time of the year. 'Tis the season to be rich, is what it feels like, right? Because we want to give to our loved ones. We want to have all this stuff. We want to have the feel goods. Let other people open up their gifts to feel good, because it makes you feel good, right? Just watching them be happy. Especially if you have kids, there's nothing more beautiful in the world, right, than giving things to your children and just watching their happy little eyes just glow and big and bright, especially the little ones, right? Oh my gosh, well, it's gifts for me. Oh my gosh, when my kids were little, I could have died of just their happy little faces, right? Nothing better in the world, right? And so, yeah, and everybody wants to, see that. So, yes. Okay, so at the end of the month, look at this. We're going straight to the 23rd through the 30th. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, and you do feel like the Queen of Pentacles. You do, because you've been working your buns off. You've done everything you're supposed to do to save that pentacle. You've harvested it. You've plucked it. You put it into a hay bale, whatever you did to it, right? And you've made your own little money tree for yourself, whether you saved it, however you did, right? And you're feeling very self-assured, and the generosity that comes off the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful thing. And like I said, you are ready to, do what you need to do. And for those of you who don't, celebrate the holiday like that, you're just ready to hold on to that pinnacle, and, use it the way you need to use it, right, for your family. Not everybody celebrates holidays that way, and that's, that is fine. But the most important thing is not even the holidays. It's the way that you're taking care of the money and taking care of your family and yourself. That's the most important thing. It really is. right? Because it's showing that you know exactly what you're doing, right? You feel like the Queen of Pentacles, so you get all creative. Get very creative around the holiday season over here, and feeling very self-assured and having the intentions that, you know, no matter what it is, if I can do this now and I can do this, I've learned something. And it almost feels, you know, you're telling yourself over here as the Queen of Pentacles, I've learned how to do this and I want to hold tight to this. I don't want to let go of this. How do I keep it? How do I keep it? And then there's that celebration. For those of you who celebrate the holidays, there's that celebration, that family. I want to give to you. I want to see the smiling faces. I want to do the things that we're going to do. Really taking control and being happy about the situation. Like I said, maybe getting creative with the gifts, you know, and maybe you were already getting creative up there. However it is, really taking action, and with the Three of Cups, really celebrating and having a great time. And for those of you who don't celebrate, it's just about, you know what, I'm happy, I'm joyful, and I did it. I did it. And you know what, guys, no matter what the scenario is, you did it. And that's the most important thing. And you're going to get the second house by next year. This is a great way to get into the new year. Right? It is the most beautiful way to get into the new year because you've learned something. You've had the second change and the awakening to the understanding of the second house. And it's just saying, this is what I'm bringing into the new year with me, is this understanding and knowing. And I reflected a lot to do this. And there could have even been fear of me not knowing and understanding money or how to deal with money because we see the devil over there. And now you're saying, I got this. I got it. And you know, hey, it takes some steps. Right? It takes some steps. So on the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be even you and maybe you're with a Capricorn and they're learning how to use money as well. So it could be you and your relationship. Look, this is a Capricorn as well. So maybe you and your husband, you and your loved one have learned how to do this together. Maybe you took the steps together to do this. And both of you feel just as self-confident about money as, you know, as each other. And with the Queen of Coins over here, with the money, you know, it's saying, hey, look, how much more prosperous are we going to get over here, right? So, yeah. Might even be saying that maybe, you know, the resources you are meeting your needs. Taking a thoughtful look at your finances. You must find that you rely on your own resources to meet your own needs. Right? Maybe you're even starting a new business or getting ready to start a new project. Right? And making sure that you're doing things. And then you also have to love this because this is also talking about your family. It's talking about the family blooming underneath your tender, loving care. Taking the time to smell the love, you know, smell the roses with your loved ones. Having a pleasurable time. So not only is it saying, hey, you have all the money and the resources, now it's time that you have a pleasurable time with your family too. You can do the things that you need in your second house. Maybe you saved enough money to buy a new car. Maybe you're getting one, maybe you're getting one for Christmas, to someone. Ooh. Guys. Giving away Christmas ideas. Shh. Blaming that one on my spirit guide, okay? Because she's the one that said, yada yada, woo woo woo, and then I said it out loud, right? Oh, you made me see it, and then you made me think it, and then I seen it on the card. Yeah, I blame her. It's naughty. And here comes her card. She's like, I didn't do it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Silly. Silly me. I'm supposed to give away ideas. Okay, yeah, and then her card falls out like it wasn't her, right? Always mess with my spirit guide. She probably thinks I'm insane, right? She's like, Dad, I love you. Okay, guys. And then you have the King of Wands coming out over here that's talking about you just being really humble, feeling like you have the ball in your court. And then once again, here comes that Sagittarius under Sagittarius. So yeah, you're saying, I do have the good luck. I am superiorly in control, and I have the confidence in everybody that you're going to be around at the end of the month. You know what? All month long, they're going to see that, especially at the end of the month, especially when you're gathered around other people, because they're going to say, what did you do? Yeah, because you're going to say, why I did all the hard work, and now you're getting all the attention from the hard work, right? So yeah, definitely having the victory. Yeah, and they're going to see you having the victory as well. You and, I'm telling you, who's ever dating a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, you guys have been busting it together, and it doesn't have to be that sign. It's just, I'm just saying, if you have another loved one with you that was helping you do this, you guys are recognized together as the Pentacles, plain and simple, because you guys have put yourself, because see, you've grown so much and really putting this together. Okay. And if you don't have somebody else and it's just yourself, it doesn't matter. Everybody's seeing you as coins. So really seeing you as self-assured with your money and got your stuff going on. But it's more than anything, it's this glowing happy. I've got the ball in my own court, feeling enthusiastic, having the faith, feeling superior confidence. You're going to have this glow around you that's going to be a lot different than they're probably used to. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.